start bringing that sugar, butter, and cinnamon down to create our caramel sauce. And that doesn't take long. We're gonna throw in some banana liqueur right over that mound, and that will aid in breaking it down. And that doesn't take, that's quite all right. That doesn't take long. Our story begins in 1951, so around 74 years ago. Our story starts with Miss Ella Brennan. She's one of the original owners and the acting general manager at the time. She and her older brother, Owen Brennan, had decided to go into business together, and so he was acting proprietor and she oversaw the operations of the restaurant. So one evening, their very good friend, Mr. Richard Foster, had a huge promotion one day at work, and so he was a local politician and businessman. As you can imagine, he was very important, wealthy and well-connected, and as would his guests. His friends, family, and colleagues would equally be so. They decided to really elevate this party by debuting a new special dessert, and then ended up being Bananas Foster's. Caramelized bananas was something that they had enjoyed as kids for breakfast if they were good, so they decided to elevate this dish with some fire. At the time, flambeing had become very trendy in the culinary scene and was being done all across the city, especially in the dining rooms of their peers and competitors in the industry. So they decided what better way to really amp up this party than with some fire, and they did so. And as you can imagine, it's now been 75 years. We run through around 50,000 pounds of bananas every year here in this restaurant alone, and that comes out to around 174 bananas a day, and that really kind of checks out. So if you're about ready, I'm going to prepare for that flambe. We'll go ahead and allow this top bare half of the pan to get nice and hot and dry, and then we'll throw in that shot of dark rum. I'll give you 3, 2, 1 before I do so, just in case you'd like to get a shot. Here we are. We just want to give it a moment. The hotter the pan, the higher the flame, and the better the show.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, that's looking really good. If you're about ready, 3, 2, and 1.
Whoa.
Alrighty, so a big bubbling flambe. Burn off all that alcohol, leave those rich dark profiles in that caramel sauce. Further along that reduction process and make that caramel extra thick and delish. Alrighty, this is now one of the most copied desserts in the world. We have people come from all over. Let us know that they have enjoyed Bananas Foster's in their own hometown, state, or country by the same name. And so we know that this is the original. And really quite special, but this will always remain the original rendition. You get to have it here with us today in its birthplace. Just a few scoops is going